would focus on if I was a CMO is really making sure that the power of three does the most. So when I say the power of three, I'm talking about the integration between owned media, earned media, and paid for media. I'm MaryLee Sachs, and I was the U.S. Chair and Worldwide Director of Consumer Marketing for Hill & Knowlton until recently, and I am now on leave, launching my book. The inspiration behind writing The Changing MO of the CMO was really based on the fact that I was doing a lot of work with marketers, and there was an overriding question that kept coming up, which was, where does PR marketing mix? And while marketers are looking to restructure their organizations, that became kind of a really kind of perplexing question for them. And I kept getting the question asked all the time, so I thought it would be an interesting study. Actually, Chris Stutzman of Forrester did a report last October that stated 75% of CMOs would restructure by the end of this year, by the end of 2011. And I think a lot of the change, a lot of what's driving that change is the need to broaden the responsibilities and roles of CMOs. CMOs are becoming much more closer to their CTOs from the point of view of social media and digital media, and they're becoming much closer to their CFOs as well in terms of analytics and return on investment. But as I said, one of the things that they're becoming much more focused on as well is how reputation is affecting brand.
Right.
I would focus on if I was a CMO is really making sure that the power of three does the most. So when I say the power of three, I'm talking about the integration between owned media, earned media, and paid for media. And I think that that is one of the main reasons the CMOs I spoke with are bringing it all together in their organizations so that everything is working much more closely together. Of the 10 CMOs that I spoke with, I think there were two actually that jumped out. Beth Comstock of GE was just truly amazing, and what she's done with the organization there from a marketing perspective but also from a business perspective is really quite phenomenal, and she's great at being able to talk about that, and very quickly. I'm very glad I taped her conversation. Second CMO that really impressed me was Simon Sproul of Nissan Motors in Japan. And one of the reasons he was so impressive was because he was relatively new. He was appointed CMO last summer, and he's made such a phenomenal amount of change in a very short period of time to affect his global marketing organization and how they work with their regions. And really, that was best exemplified by the launch of the Nissan Leaf last fall, and that's gone very well, and the halo effect that that has had on the Nissan brand has been phenomenal.